Alright, what's up guys? Today we are going to be talking about how I platinumed my favorite game of all time and my favorite Soulsborne game of all time, and that is Bloodborne. Bloodborne, for many reasons, will always be my favorite game of all time. The main reason is the world and the characters this game overall has. Like, this game has some of the best characters, bosses, and world designs that I have ever seen in a video game. Especially the bosses, like emphasis on the bosses, like from Ludwig the Cursed to one of the most difficult bosses in the game, the Orphan of Kos. If you know, you know. I think he's also like ranked pretty high on some of like the hardest bosses you can go against in a video game. And many more, especially Mikolash. He's one of the like troll bosses, but I still thoroughly enjoy going against him and beating them. But regarding the platinum trophy for this game, it took me over like a little over a year to get the platinum because in between moving play from different places and working and saving money, I barely had time to play such a difficult game in between the things that I was busy doing and getting those trophies or just casually playing and getting trophies from me, just casually playing and enjoying the game, which I kind of did for the most part. I wasn't really trophy hunting until I realized how many trophies I had in the game. But um, I think it was November. Yes, it was November. November, I managed to get the platinum, which is literally almost 2 months from today. As of right now, it's probably like almost 2 months. I don't know when I'll upload this. Probably sooner than later, but almost 2 months. Let's just say that. But I managed to get the platinum in November, early November. I think it was like November 2nd or November 1st. You will see a screenshot on the screen for whichever time I got the platinum on the game. But I didn't really care about the platinum until I seen the trophies. Like I said earlier, I was looking through my trophy progression with multiple games, and I seen that I was about 77% complete with the main trophies in the game. And I can say the hardest ones to deal with in the game would be the ones that will require me to get every single hunter weapon and every single hunter tool. The boss the boss trophies weren't difficult at all. I'm pretty sure I had about 99% of them. I probably missed one boss to fight and kill, but all the other trophies were not too difficult. I can um, confidently say that the most difficult ones were definitely the ones that involves me getting every weapon, every hunter tool, and things like that. But um, I think that besides those trophies, I personally think that the platinum for this game was not as hard as other games could be. I I probably am saying this because it's my favorite game of all time, and I took a lot of bullshit from this game. Like there was so many instances of me, supposed to kill this boss, supposed to do this, supposed to, stay alive in a certain moment, and the scaling was off, or I died because the lock on wasn't correct, or something. I've raged on this game multiple times. I've damn near broken my TV over this game, but it is still my number one game of all time. I don't think there's any game that can take that spot. And for me, Elden Ring was my number one game of this year, and it was not even close to Bloodborne at all. And I thoroughly enjoyed Elden Ring when I first booted it up. I put over 380 hours into the game, but it's still not comparable to Bloodborne. So that'll give you guys kind of a gauge of how much I like really enjoy this game. But When it comes down to the platinum, like I say, it wasn't really difficult for me because, I get hit with some crazy shit to deal with in the game, or, a very difficult boss that I have to deal with, especially the DLC bosses. They were insane. Shout out Ludwig, shout out Lady Maria, shout out Orphan of Kos. If y'all play Bloodborne, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Those are some of the most difficult bosses in the game, but they are DLC bosses. But like I said, regarding the trophy, not really all that difficult. I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was so satisfying to get. Like, ever since I looked at my trophy list, I had like 6, 7 trophies left to get, and most of them were requiring me to go and find stuff like fetch missions and shit. I couldn't stop thinking about the platinum. Like, I was just playing the game. Like, it would be times that I would just be wanting to casually play the game, but ever since I seen the trophy list for this game that I had, I couldn't think of anything else but getting the platinum. So I'm happy overall that I got the platinum for the game. It was well worth it, and I had a lot of fun. And I think if you haven't played Bloodborne at all before, you should definitely give it a try. It is well worth it. It is 100% a great game when you get down the mechanics, the world. You understand the builds and things like that. When you understand how the game operates, how the game works, and how you're supposed to actually play the game, it gets so much easier. And I know there's a lot of people that's gonna say, "Oh, Bloodborne is too hard. I will never give it a try again," or "I got stuck on Father Gascoigne, so I didn't play it anymore." I promise you guys, it is well worth it. It is very good. It's very fun. It's a gothy game in my opinion. It gives me gothy vibes. I think there's a lot of potential for a sequel regarding this game, and I feel like this game has the number one amount of, like, just not enough love in my opinion. Like, there's a lot of creators that really love this game that I know, like Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye, people like that. There's people out there that love this game, but from the devs is what I mean. Like, there's so many remasters that I've seen of Souls games. There's so many, HD or remodeling upgrades that they give to games like this, and I feel like Bloodborne deserves it. They at least deserve 60 FPS. The game has been capped at 30 frames per second since its release, and I think it deserves just a little bit more for how good of a game it is, at least in my opinion. But I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about my favorite game of all time. Let me know in the comments what y'all favorite Soulsborne game is, and what platinums you think I should go for next. But that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Edit. I also wanted to shout out a very important person that played a huge role into me continuing playing this game when I first bought it and first was getting into Souls like games. And that person is Salty Jibby. He is one of the most goated Bloodborne players I have ever played with. He helped me a lot getting through the game. He helped me understand a lot of lore about the game. He helped me find weapons. He helped me level up. He helped me, go to his world and get more echoes. It just made the experience much more fun. I had a lot of fun in general with the game, but when I initially got it, I was struggling very badly, and as soon as I stopped recording for the video, I had immediately remembered Jib. I have to shout him out. He knows who he is. That's my guy. I love Jib. He's such a cool guy. I met him on Bloodborne by using the online version of the game and using my bell to ring random people. Found him. We joined. I had him join a party with me, and it just went from there. We became cool friends, and he helped me a lot with this game. And I learned a lot from him. I got a lot of weapons and found a lot of things from him, lore wise things, all of that. So shout out Jib. And like I said, if y'all want to see more platinum videos, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment in the comment section what I should try to platinum again. I mean, sooner rather than later, because like I say, I have a little more time on my hands for platinums in video games now that the process of me moving and working and things like that kind of is out the way. So like I say, whatever game suggestions y'all have, I'm actually planning on attempting Cuphead, so that's coming soon, and a lot of other things. Just let me know in the comments, like the video, share it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.